Go to a buddy, tell him how narcissistic Facebook really is.
Just a wee tiny bit.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I don't know.
Maybe because I'm a narcissist.
Yes.
I'm Joel Tarian, and I've been an entrepreneur since I was 16 years old. I saw my first real income by age 23. Here are a few things that I've learned along the way. Failure is not to be feared, it's to be admired. You never fail, you only win or you learn. There's no finish line, there is only creation and innovation.
Well, we had a glimpse, depending on when you're watching this video. For us, it was yesterday, where Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp went down for like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, 6.57 hours.
And it was really nice, actually, to be honest with you. But, you know, obviously this being a business platform, we want to talk to you about why Facebook is so effective. And more importantly, as a business owner, you want to replicate what Facebook's doing relative to data than just rely on Facebook itself or Google or any platform.
Yeah, you need the backup plan for sure, especially when it comes time to storing videos and storing photos. Can you imagine if everyone lost everything? Which is definitely a possibility.
Yeah, especially, like, I mean, a lot of people have lost their Facebook pages.
Accounts? Yeah.
Their Instagram accounts. So there's people I know who've had 200,000 plus followers, and they lost their account. Number one person in the world lost their account. Trump.
Yeah, old Trumpy.
And he's narcissistic.
A wee bit.
And we all are. We're teasing. As human beings, we are somewhat narcissistic. But when you look at Trump lost his Twitter account, he lost his Facebook account. So the key is, what are the proper aspects of marketing so that if you do lose one of your social media accounts, what do you do?
Yeah.
We didn't go into a panic. We just kind of, the only panic we went into when this all happened was, hey, is there something wrong with our internet? Because Facebook is down, and it doesn't go down that often.
Yeah, exactly. We have a data center here, so we automatically thought maybe it's something on our back end that's not connecting correctly. But that wasn't the issue.
No, the issue was that, thankfully, it was Facebook.
Almost $3,000 a second in ad revenue they lost.
$3,000 a second.
Yeah.
It's estimated that Zuckerberg lost $6 billion total in equity, in shares, in revenue, all that kind of stuff. So here's the key. Imagine if, and we all got a taste of it, these social platforms didn't exist. How would you market? Well, you market by what we've always talked about, which is replicating what they do. So how does Facebook make money? They collect your data. There's no more privacy in this world.
No, zero.
We've talked about it. Even your phone, like, all you have to do is say, hey, Siri, and then your phone goes, What does that mean? It means your phone's always listening.
Yeah.
You and I can be talking about a specific product or service, and then only talking about it, next thing you know, it's popping up on our phones.
You're getting on your phones.
And
your
it's
TV,
popping up on your
everywhere.
PC, and it's popping up on your TV, which means that they're listening. So the key to effective marketing is to replicate what they're doing, which is collect your own data.
Absolutely.
Because we have, 1.7 million people on our email list, if Facebook went away for a week, because you've cultivated, and we've cultivated, and you should cultivate an ecosystem independent of these platforms, then you're really not in a panic.
No, you're all right.
Yeah. Like, again, so many people, years ago, it was called the Google slap. So we're talking about when you and I were in our late 20s.
Wow, yeah.
That was a long time
Going back
ago.
a bit, for sure.
And people were advertising on Google. They were getting a return on their investment that was massive. So if they were spending, let's say, $1 on advertising, they were making $5 back.
Exactly.
And that went on for about a year. And so many people focused their whole business on generating traffic through Google AdWords.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden, Google changed their algorithm. And because people were just doing sales for other people, they're doing affiliate marketing. So I could buy really cheap traffic on Google. I could send them to an affiliate offer and get paid a commission. The problem with that is you're just sending the traffic somewhere else, and you're not collecting any data yourself. And so those people who got that Google slap, all of a sudden, instead of for every dollar they spend making $5, for every dollar they spent, they might be making 50 cents. So they weren't making any money.
Yeah.
So you've got to create something where you generate the data yourself. So doing marketing on Instagram, doing marketing on Facebook, doing marketing on all the platforms is good, but you want to bring them to a domain name that you own.
Absolutely.
Mike
And why?
Botbank,
And
Joel
why?
Tarian.
And why?
Because we're narcissistic.
Because we're narcissistic. We like seeing our names.
So, I mean, and you know, again, so talking a little bit about that, let's back up. The reason why these platforms are so effective is they do play on our narcissism, right? You get a notification that Julia liked your post, and you're like, oh, Julia's an old fling from high school.
Yeah.
Let's go see what Julia's doing.
Sure.
Oh my God, Julia still likes me? Wow, right? And that's why the like and the comment and is so effective, because it creates a dopamine rush inside of you where you have to go check right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's incredible.
It's
I would like to know the stats on that. I said it in the office yesterday that probably globally work productivity probably went up 20% with them down for almost 7 hours.
yeah, and I actually, so for me personally, I don't like social media.
Right.
Why? Because I find it a time sucker. I like being productive and doing what I need to do in my business, but we all cater to it. Oh, old school fling. Oh, old best friend. Oh, a guy that I trained.
You get suckered into it, yeah.
Yeah, 30 years ago, sent me a picture and it said leaner. Well, next thing you know, I'm in my Facebook Messenger and I checked out his picture. And then, because and here's the other thing too. When you see something in Messenger, the other person knows when you've seen it.
Yeah.
So now you feel compelled to reply.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to reply, otherwise you look like an asshole.
Yeah, you're
a jerk.
Yeah.
You don't like my lean body. Look, I sent it to you because I was giving you credit for it. Now you're not even going to comment.
Yeah.
And then you comment, then they see it, they comment. Anyway, it's a whole hamster wheel.
Yeah, whole hamster wheel.
So that's where they generate data. You need to, at the very least, generate a name, an email address, and a cell phone number. So you can do all your marketing on these social media platforms, but you got to bring them back to a website that you own, where you collect the data first, and then move that data on to the offer that you want to promote. And that's how we have, over the years, collectively generated an email list of, I think it's 1.7 million subscribers.
Protected in the old vault.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, that's like you said, protected. Facebook could shut us down at any moment. In fact, I've had my ad account shut down, but turned back on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And the longest it was shut down was like 10 days. And it was more because I just didn't feel like going to Facebook and putting in the help desk ticket and talking to them all again. And it stayed in my case and all that kind of stuff. But our revenue doesn't drop at all because we have done marketing always the right way. Facebook or traffic generated somewhere to an offer where we build the data. That data is protected and owned by us for a lifetime, and then we move them on to the offer. Now it could be an offer that we've created or an offer that we have through an affiliate.
Yeah.
But in collecting that data, in building that list and getting that list to know, like, and trust you is truly my
That
thing.
is
It's
the
guaranteed
key.
income for life.
Well, it has to be with the company. It has been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're doing, not on the scale that Facebook's doing it, because we don't have the measurable statistics of likes and comments and this and that, is we're replicating what these big social media platforms are doing. So Facebook is just data. Instagram is just data. YouTube is just data. And then based on those data algorithms, we know what to promote.
Yeah.
They know what to promote to you. We do the same thing. We collect your name, email address. We do see what you buy in our members area. And then based on your buying patterns, we offer you something else.
Yeah. That's the way it works.
That's the way business works.
Yeah.
Generate a lead. Every business is the same. You got in a car accident. I know you did a few years ago. Before the car accident, you're not looking for a new car. So you're ignoring all the ads on TV about a new car, but right time, right place. You get in an accident or your car breaks down. You see an ad on TV. Now you come to the dealer. To the dealer, you're now what? Effectively that name and that email address. You're the lead.
Yeah.
Now with the lead, you come to a salesperson who has to do the follow-up. If you don't show up or you don't buy that day, what do? They take down your name and phone number and say, hey, when can I follow up with you?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of
Immediate
stuff.
Follow-up. Yeah.
All businesses work the same way. Generate a lead, get data from that lead, market to that lead, and a certain percentage of your leads become customers. And then above and beyond that, when you create culture, and that's where you create raving fans.
Exactly.
And the raving fans literally just about buy everything that you have.
Everything you put out, we've seen that time and time again.
Yeah, and raving fans only come from consistency. We've been guilty ourselves where maybe we don't do a YouTube video, maybe I just don't post on social media. And you can almost see where people get into a bit of a panic, like, hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, I haven't heard from you in a while. Are you okay?
Yeah, things okay, good, things okay. You know, are you doing well? You know, so treat that data like a relationship in your home, like a relationship with your kids, with your wife, with your significant other, in that the closer you can get to those people, the more those people join your culture
It's
and
the
become
gold
your
mine.
fan.
Truly is.
Yeah. And is it easy? Fuck no.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but is it worth it?
Absolutely.
yeah.
10 times over.
10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times over. I don't know how many times having a list, having data has, I won't say saved our company, but if we're having a lull in sales, let's do a promotion.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have a list, who do you do the promotion to? You got to go buy more ads, and those ads might not be successful because you're spending money.
Shit. Yeah.
We say, okay, let's send an email to our list. What's it cost us to send you an email to a list that we've already built up?
Yeah. Zero.
Nothing.
Zero.
So, lesson learned, guys. Facebook can go down. YouTube can go down.
You could lose it all.
You can lose it all.
Yeah.
And if you lose it all, then you're out of business.
Yeah,
We've seen
almost
it
like a
happen
warning.
again
Yeah,
and again and
big
again.
time.
Create an ecosystem where you're generating your own data and market to that data, generate trust with that data, build a culture with that data, build a family with that data, and now you've got raving fans for a lifetime.
And an income 24/7.
And then you get people like me who don't shut up, and Mike just sits there and listens.
No, I'm a listener. I'm a narcissistic listener.
Anyway, guys, have an awesome, wonderful, amazing day. If you like these, click the like button, click the notification button, click the subscribe button so that you get access to all up and coming YouTube videos.
Thanks for tapping in, folks.
Have an awesome day.
Bye-bye.